Hey folks, it's Jared Mannanen from the website TahoeTrailGuide.com. Pretty beautiful out here today, which is nice because yesterday it was just storming like crazy. So much so that you probably heard on national news about the avalanche at Palisades that killed at least one person. So I decided I'm gonna play it pretty safe and stick to a low angle near my house today. It's just ideal conditions though for doing some cross-country downhill. So I thought this is good. Yesterday I was out and about. Well, I was taking a level 3 prep exam for my PSIA level 3 certification. And that was way up in Truckee on the north side of Lake Tahoe, so a good solid 2 hours from my house. I was a bit reluctant to drive up there because I knew that the storm was going to be really bad, but it was going. And you know, cross-country skiing is a winter sport after all, so we all made the commitment to go there, learn some stuff, get some good feedback for the rest of the season so that we can prepare for the actual exam in March. But the drive home was totally sketchy and hairball. Fortunately though, I was on the road by myself for the most of the drive home, which stands to reason because nobody in their right mind would be out there driving. I certainly didn't want to, but I made it home safe and sound, and here I am today skiing on this beautiful snow that we received yesterday. And blue skies, a little bit of clouds overhead, but just super quiet and just amazing. So I think this season here, the winter at Lake Tahoe, is in full swing. I'm very excited about that because it was kind of getting frustrating going and finding snow that was still okay to ski on. Now it's pretty good in many different places. We have another storm coming in this weekend, so hopefully we'll get, you know, another 5 to 7 inches to go on top of this and just, you know, have good time for the snow to set in between storms, so that everything kind of stabilizes at a somewhat moderate pace. But I need to go prepare. Tomorrow is going to be the annual Bald Eagle count that's hosted by the Tahoe Institute for Natural Science. I'm going to be manning one of the counting stations at Fallen Leaf Lake, and that should be pretty cool. I think I'm probably going to end up being by myself, so that might be a little bit boring, but hopefully I'll see at least a few eagles out there. And this is another annual birding event that is research-based. We gather data about bald eagles here at Lake Tahoe to study their nesting and behavioral patterns. And yeah, I'll just be volunteering for that, and hopefully I'll get some more birds as well for my big year. I'm up to about 56 species now, which is super cool. And yesterday, believe it or not, while it was dumping out and storming, we were out there training, and I heard some geese honking in the distance, and they got closer. And sure enough, I looked up. I was expecting to see Canada geese, but instead I saw a small flock of snow geese, which was another species that's not exactly rare, but it's pretty uncommon. And it's one that I would have had to go find intentionally. Instead, I got it there while I was out cross-country skiing. So sometimes it pays to get outside. I'll just leave you with that, and you can see this beautiful forest that I'm skiing in. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out TahoeTrailGuide.com for more information about cross-country skiing and snowshoeing at Lake Tahoe. And then just want to say thank you to all my Patreon subscribers, people who tip via Venmo and PayPal. You guys are wonderful. I totally appreciate all the support you provide, as well as everyone who likes, subscribes, comments, reaches out, asks questions. You guys are the best. Take care, everyone.